Hello, everybody, and welcome finally to a Saturday stream after all this time to the Everythingomizer. Today's music was indeed the water level theme from Donkey Kong Country 3 because we are playing a water themed game. We're gonna go ahead and try to beat Subnautica today. I don't know if I'm gonna complete it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see if I can just beat the game instead of going out of my way to grab the check that unlocks the heretic chain that beats all of our remaining Doom Engine games. Let me just go drop off this inventory. It looks like I can get about an inventory of iron every stream. I'm gonna need to do some grinding either off camera or as an actual stream focus. Probably the latter. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and boot up Subnautica, which won't be on screen right away because I need to sign in, and it is a game that does not have its password obscured. But there's going to be an ad coming up, and you're not missing anything. I'm just connecting to the game. All right. I have a fucking Discord overlay that I keep forgetting to turn off that covers up the login thing.
New blueprint acquired.
You're gonna hear that a lot because every time I reconnect, it resends all of my blueprints. I will have the screen on in just a moment. Okay. We should be good. And oh, I don't have the God damn it. I need to those for a very long time, just keeping this program open in the background worked, right? But the Twitch API changes a couple of months ago made it so that it times out. I have to restart it periodically, and I keep forgetting to because I streamed for a fucking year without having to restart the program. Okay. There's some of those items that you would have thrown. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it keeps happening. Maybe like before the very first one in a stream, just be like, restart the thing. Okay. So, right now, all we need to do, we're all set up for this. Do I have the depth modules that I need? I don't remember if we needed to do anything or if we just had to go. Upgrade fabricator, that's not what I want. I want to look at what upgrades are installed. There we go. Depth module Mark 1. Do we need Mark 2? We finished the Aurora. We need to do basically all of the alien fucking structures. Which means that I basically need to go... Oh, wait. My prawn suit is still in there. I'm gonna need that, so...
Whoop. Welcome aboard, Captain.
If I remember correctly, we were doing a sort of ghetto battery recharge on this. Okay. Okay. Ads are over. We can begin. I basically just need to follow the breadcrumbs of beacons. Right now I need to go to the next Degassi base, which is requiring me to do a big circle. All right. Yeah. Learning through a decomp can be fun, but it's also pretty frustrating, particularly with an anything goes language like fucking C#. Who knows what kind of shenanigans they did to make the game run. It's a very shallow area to take this big fucking submarine through. And this time I'm going to remember to take the power cells out before I leave so that I don't end up losing all of my power in the middle of nowhere. Oops. Don't need to worry about running silently for a while. We're not going to be anywhere near Reapers or Sea Dragons for a bit. It looks like it's right over this ridge here. Also, I should make sure that this is the right Degassi sea base that I'm going to. Okay, yeah, this is the deepest one that I have, so that's the next one. Because they go deeper and deeper, and because the game is fairly well designed in terms of its world layout, it puts you fairly close to the next alien place that you need to go to. All right. These are some powerful ass floodlights. Yeah, there's multiple sea bases. Each one has a log that gives you the beacon for the next, and it kind of breadcrumbs you through because they're all fairly close to the alien location, like the alien bases. So the Degassi bases tend to be sort of your beacons towards those. The bulb zone. I'm a little close to the floor here. I wonder at what point I take the prawn out and start scouting. I don't know if there's a better place to go down, or if I have to try to fit through that hole. That's what she said. I just wanted to hit the button. Sea treaders. Now these guys are great for resources. They kick up a lot from the ground. I think I'm gonna go take my... This thing is fucking tilted. Why am I tilted? Am I stuck on something? Well, I guess we're just like that now. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, power cells. You're right. Fuck. I literally just mentioned it, and then I forgot. Yeah. We should be fine. Getting up will be a pain because of...
Detecting a titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
That wasn't what the robot voice said. Subtitles? You gave me the wrong dialogue. Yeah, and this is the place where you get jump scared by the EMP squid. This thing here. Yep. Despite the fact that it shuts down my equipment for a while, it's not actually as threatening as the Warper. It doesn't do a lot to me personally. It'll mess with my controls, but it doesn't really kill me as much as leave me a sitting duck for the other things in the area. So that's mostly the thing.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, I have my radiation helmet on instead of my...
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Fucking Warper. Yeah, this isn't where I want to leave it. Let's put it somewhere hopefully a little bit safer. Seems pretty good. There's two of them now. We'll probably meet Sea Mommy at some point. You'll see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And tag up our oxygen. Okay. Yeah, the crab squids, they're not a huge threat in and of themselves, despite how terrifying they look. It's mostly just the fact that there's also warpers here, and warpers will fuck things up.
Please, stop fighting and listen. We're sick.
What?
How? You've been coughing.
Fuck.
Feeling itchy? Blisters?
Yeah.
The biometrics would have warned us if we were sick.
It's something new. It's not in the database.
Come on, then. What's it gonna do? Turn us inside out? Dissolve us into jelly?
It's an alien bacteria. It's everywhere. Every organism on this planet. It's altering our genetic code.
How are the creatures surviving if they're infected?
I don't know yet.
Want me to cut some of them open for you? Find out what makes me tick?
No.
Just tell me what you need, son. Materials, equipment.
Just... Can I have some quiet? I need some time to think.
Okay. I've forgotten how to get up into these. Do I need to... I probably need to start from the top there.
30 seconds.
I got it. I forgot. I don't have my fucking rebreather on, so my oxygen doesn't last very long.
Oxygen.
I made a mistake. I can't find my ship. Well... I can make it there. I need to get my rebreather. I couldn't find it in those cracks. I didn't grab anything. Yeah, I didn't lose anything. Where's my equipment? Rebreather. Let's cook some fish. I am gonna have to swim back there to get to the prawn suit. But the prawn suit is in a very safe spot. Yeah, I'm not gonna need the rad suit anymore. I just forgot to switch. Let's see. Are these are normal batteries, okay. I was wondering if I should grab some power cells if I have any. I'm just looking through to see if there's anything that I might need. I'm gonna bring my tablet. I don't remember if the alien door is in this area. I'm not sure if I'll be able to come back, but if I do need to get in, I might as well have it. I am gonna take the power cells out this time. And I'm gonna bring them with me in case I need some emergency prawn power. Come on. I'm stuck. Okay. I tried to drop down. I guess there's the collision of the ladders gets in the way. I'm actually going to swim not with the Sea Glide because I need to charge up my repair tool a little. I have the swim charge fins. They're slower than the, the max level fins that I could also make, but being able to charge these up by swimming is pretty good. If I get down to like 100 seconds of oxygen and I'm not anywhere near, I'll switch back to the Sea Glide. But I'm pretty sure I can make it there. We've already gained like 10% power on this thing just swimming down here. It's pretty useful. That motherfucker's still EMPing my prawn suit and he can't fucking reach it. Ow. Well, it's working now. All right. Also, swimming without the Sea Glide means that I basically have no problems from the EMPs. Okay. Hey, more Lufia gear.
With you, risking our lives.
Oh, stow it, Chief. The kid can't kill this disease without fish to study. I'm just bringing him home.
What? Tell her. Tell her I'm right.
You're both wrong. Marguerite, I can't find out how they resist the bacteria if you slaughter them all.
It ain't always they oblige in coming in alive.
He means you're being reckless.
Father, the outcome's no better if we hole up in here and don't go outside. We have to find a middle way.
There is no compromise. Not while she's on my sea base.
Your sea base?
I'm going outside.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Bard, come in. It's dangerous.
Integrating new PDA
Damn it, boy,
data.
I know you can hear me.
Chief, get off the radio and put on your helmet.
What?
Brace!
Integrating new PDA
Emergency
data.
power only. Oxygen production offline.
All right. And we got the tablet that we needed. Yeah, I don't know much about the Subnautica 2 drama. I just know that the game's probably not coming out. I'm fine. I feel like the original developers aren't even on it anymore. I don't even really care about the game anymore. Yeah, it really fucking wants this prawn suit.
Margaret, Maida has boarded the habitat.
What are you so happy about, Maida?
Say, kid, I brought you something.
Is that a Leviathan outside?
Towed it home on the back of the sub.
You killed that thing?
It's still breathing. I was about to finish the job, but I...
Integrating new PDA data.
No. Then make yourself useful and pass me that hardened blade.
Are you out of your mind? You brought that thing here? What if it's not as good as it looks? What if others come?
You prefer it got curious and came of its own accord, or got messed up and dragged here?
When we get off this planet, I am going to drag you through every court in the damn Federation.
Integrating new PDA data.
The drill still works even if I'm EMP'd, as long as it's already spun up. I'm gonna grab some of this just because I seem to remember we were low on lead. Lead, nickel, and I think kyanite are the resources we're low on. Shit, was it lead or lithium? I think it was lead. I feel like we solved our lithium shortage a couple of episodes ago. All right. Well, time to skedaddle. Now, that Sparse Reef Sanctuary Alien Data Terminal, that is my next goal. I just need to get away from this fucking EMP squid and not get warpered into my death. The warpers are like, okay, so the big scary giant fucking fish monsters are the ones that everybody thinks about, but the warpers are statistically the reason you die in this game. Reapers are also pretty fucking aggressive, but like the fact that warpers will specifically target you, the person, not the vehicle, makes them really efficient at ending a run. Like the other ones, they might break if you were playing like hardcore, for example. Most hardcore runs will be killed by a warper, not like a reaper or a sea dragon. They'll blow up your vehicles and potentially leave you for dead. Well, actually, I think most hardcore runs are going to be lost to drowning. But if it's an enemy that's killing you, it's probably not one of the big leviathans. It's the fucking warpers. Okay. I am getting further away. This is not the direction to go. I could go back to the Titan. Fucking. Where'd he go? Because also the fact that the warp damages you is also pretty gnarly. Whoops, I don't want to open storage. Ah, what did I do? The fuck? Okay. I think I dropped an item. Because I couldn't see because the thing clipped into my UI. If I did drop an item, I think it was just a fish. So I think I'm okay. Oh. Fucking fish got in the way of my rappel. Most famous star in Hazy Maze Cave? I don't know, probably Jack Black. And I gave you a serious answer. Although I suppose technically Chris Pratt is probably a bigger star than Jack Black, even if I personally like Jack Black more. Yeah, maybe Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's probably the answer to that. You might not have been, but I was. Oh, I can't get this guy in there because there's no power.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
I'm just gonna throw one in there for now. As I don't trust having that thing on top. I feel like they're gonna be constantly dealing chip damage to each other. I'm gonna get it up. I'm gonna get it off of the ship. I mean, power Starlink. I don't know. Chris Pratt has a good amount of star power. That's why they keep putting him in everything. Yeah, but Justin Timberlake wasn't in the Mario. Okay, let's see. I have a Subnautica map open. Let me see here. All right. I'm trying to find where I am on this map. Ah, there we go. That's where I am. So I believe Sparse Reef. If I go a little north? Yeah. Whoops. Alt tabbed over to the last big program, but that was the wrong one. Okay. Let me raise a little bit so
that I can rotate. Oh! I have been beamed. Alright. We're gonna head a little bit north. Grand Reef? Hang on. Okay, yeah. I need to go to the Sparse Reef. So getting further away from the Grand Reef is what I want. Cool. A bean under the sea. A bean. Yep, Deep Sparse Reef Sanctuary. That's where I'm going.
All right, so we're going to continue on with this until we start to be gaining distance instead of closing distance. Most famous power star of the main collectible Super Mario from the game Super Mario 64. I'm sorry, could you be more specific? Yeah, Sparse Reef also has what we're looking for. It's just a random data box, isn't it? Or it might be where we're going. It might be the lab. Can't see shit. Just pure blackness. Oh. Yeah, sparse reef, wreck, locker, data box. Okay. Which is actually this one that I'm navigating towards. Let's go for that one, just in case. Yeah. Ah. Balls. Yup. Look at this. You know, beautiful, beautiful landscape right here. I am not gonna pull the cores because oh, I need to be up here. I'm not gonna pull the cores because I'm not gonna be out for that long. I am gonna turn off the lights though.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
They are very good at writing these, like, scan things to just scare the piss out of you. Like I said, I'm real glad I don't have thalassophobia and I find all of the just vastness of the ocean really goddamn interesting instead of terrifying. Like, this game is a horror game for a lot of the people who play it, but I just think the ocean is neat. I literally put on like deep sea, like abyssal creature documentary things to go to sleep. Like, this is very comfy for me. This is a cozy game for me. I don't know why. Okay, Automod, for whatever reason, thought that comment warranted additional scrutiny, but no, it doesn't require below zero. I don't even know if it supports below zero. I don't even own below zero. There we go. That's the one we needed. Yeah, okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, for most people, Subnautica is an absolutely fucking terrifying game and like one of the scariest games ever made. But for me specifically, like, I listen to ocean documentaries to go to sleep. Those are my bedtime stories. This game is very comfy for me. Like, obviously, I am afraid of Reapers in the way that, like, I'm afraid of charging Chucks in Mario. Like, they're a difficult enemy that will probably cause me to die and lose progress. But I'm not, like, you know, existentially terrified by their existence, as many people are. Here's the horror game music is actually very relaxing because it's specifically designed to make you feel like less intense emotion so that the scares have more effect, right? Let's see. But yeah, they're kind of designed to make you feel not comfortable. They don't want you to feel comfortable, but they don't want you to feel like heightened emotion yet. You know? Oh, okay, well then, yeah, you're just fucking weird. Oh, fuck. Stuck. But no, I honestly can't call anyone's taste in music weird. I listen to nightcore music on purpose. We have to go through all of the facilities like in order because they give you access to the next color of tablet. That's why we had to go to the Degassi Sea Base to grab that orange one. Oh, fuck. That's what I've been rashing into. I don't know if I still need rubies, but there's some rubies there. Okay, you know what? I'm getting out of this fucking hole. I'll need to touch up the paint. Yeah, everything's diagonal. Keep going down there because I know that's where the thing is, but I need to get to the hatch from the top. Okay, so that's the alien vent. I need to go smidgen south. Ooh, what are you? Quartz. I don't really need quartz. You're lithium. Oh, it doesn't go into my inventory. Yeah, fuck it. There we go. Lost River. Well, we're not quite at the Lost River yet, but we're getting there. Blood Belt Trench. You know, I might just collect things just so my little beacon thingy in the top corner starts pointing me to where I want it to. fuck it, I might go do that blood kelp. So I will say, it is an almost certainty that the, like, the reason why you still have to go do things in the game instead of having those events as items sent to you in the multi-world is almost certainly because they couldn't figure out how to decouple them.
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Ow, fuck you. Yeah, Lost River, here we go. I never played Emerald Vanilla, and you all saw how that worked for me. Make of that what you will. I did beat the game, but it was kind of annoying. Oh, another crab squid. Where the hell is that alien containment? At least it's a very forgiving electromagnetic pulse that somehow can't go through rock. You know, I suppose depending on what the rock is made of, it could actually be very effective at blocking electromagnetic pulse. I think I bugged out my thing. I'm just holding forward and I'm walking on midair. This is very convenient.
This biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Yeah, you can hear the footsteps. I'm not using any jump jet juice and I'm just walking on air. I'm gonna take full advantage of this because I am locked in on where I need to go. Disease Research Facility is exactly where I need to be. I don't want to try walking sideways. I'm just holding W because I feel like if I let go or if I try to strafe, it'll break. But I do need to start going down at some point. Yeah, I can't use the go down button. It doesn't seem to work. Alright, I have to drop. Oh. Yeah, letting go. I'm still stuck here. There we go. I had to grapple something and then that released me from the bug. There's a lot of useful things down here. Copper, titanium. Titanium is always nice to have. But my cargo hold is full up. I forgot to empty it last time I was in the ship, and I'll be damned if I'm going back just to get more inventory space. I am not dealing with that fucking hike. Okay. Let's see. Alien structure. There we go. They're gonna start guiding me towards it. These pillars here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, once you start to get close, there's literal signposting. Because the aliens needed to navigate this fucking cave too. So
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor. Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
I am gonna grab this ion cube. I have to get out, actually.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, purple tablet goes here. And then that gets me the, what is this one? The green tablet? Something? Oh no, it's just a data terminal. Okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
I did still need to get that, I believe. I can craft more tablets once I discover them, so that's what these ion cubes are for. They're for a couple of things, actually, but one of the things that they're most useful for is the, Alright, well, this is where the prawn suit stays for a while. Do I even have my scanner? I do have the scanner. Okay. Sea dragon egg. My laser's almost out. I'm gonna keep it in my hands while I swim around.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yep. Dead fish.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study. Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Now, if I remember correctly, one of these things that I just got from the alien terminal. One of these terminals should give me a beacon for the next facility. I think. Hello, welcome. Yep. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Tierlac. Finally checking out these streams, eh? We're getting close to the end. I just gotta stop sucking at games. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I post all of my go live things on the Archipelago Discord, so if you're there, you'll see me posting. Okay. I guess I didn't actually need to come to this one. I thought this was a new tablet color. Maybe I just need to get to the thermal plant. Yes, I haven't done a Saturday stream in a while. These are supposed to be regular, but we have done conventions pretty much nonstop for the past month. And this is the first time that I have a Saturday that I'm not, you know, selling merch. All right, give me a second. I actually need to check the map. Okay, I think this is where I need to be. Yeah, most conventions tend to be over weekends for obvious reasons. Some of them are 2 days, some of them are like 4 days, but one of those days is almost always a Saturday. Yep, Saturday selling stock at symposiums. All right, in we go. I can save on needing to build another depth module for the Cyclops by simply taking this thing the whole way. Although I'm low on water, I could die of thirst in here. Okay, these guys are kind of dangerous. It is worth waiting for them to go away. They aren't as aggressive as Reapers. They don't detect you from as far away. But they will fuck you up. They'll shoot a fireball that'll one-shot basically any vehicle. He saw me. I gotta get out of here. They're not particularly good at leading their shots, but the shots do travel fast. So you need to be already dodging before they fire. And this thing is impervious to heat damage, so as long as I'm still in it, I can walk around in here just fine. That did take me a decent bit away from where I needed to go, though, which is unfortunate. I have to get across the thing now. Yeah, the entrance is in this. There's an opening in this big mountain in the middle here. And I don't know exactly where. I'm not sure where I ended up. Okay, I thought that Ray's tail was one of the sea dragon's arms. And I'm like, so long, Pepe. But it wasn't. All right, cool. Got my jump jets. Oh, shit. You're right. I should save. Yep, Reaper Leviathan Skeleton to show that these things hunt Reapers. Positioned perfectly so that you'll see it on your way in here so that you get more fucking scared of those sea dragons. Oh, yeah, sorry about the ad breaks. I've seen streamers that have a little widget that puts on the actual stream the ad timers. I should do that. Just so people are more aware of when they're coming. There we go. So here's the thing. You can specify, like, you can change some ad settings. I made the ads longer in order to have them less frequently. And I used my goddamn purple tablet. I don't have one. Okay. Yeah, I have them at the longest duration because it lets me have them the least frequently. So there's usually only 2 ad breaks per stream. Okay. I wish I brought a beacon with me. I'm not gonna fucking remember how to get there. This is the weapon facility. I need to go craft purple tablets. Yeah, this is the weapon. I also need to get more water. Yeah, that's the idea. That's why I decided to actually take that teleporter. Even though I'm very far away, I just need to remember how to get out of here. But yeah, this is the first alien structure we found. So it's the complete opposite end of the map where we were, but it is closer to the life pod. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna craft tablets, I'm gonna restock on water, and then go back, find my what's it, fucking, God, Cyclops. Get my Cyclops, bring the Cyclops over here, because this is going to start being essentially a big alien hub. Once I reach the other locations, they'll all teleport back to this place. And because I've left the Pepe the Prawn there, I can go ahead and load Benny 2 into the Titan. So I can take Benny 2 from the life pod out to the Titan. It doesn't, but I know how to get there because it is at the extreme corner of the map. Like, if I just point my bow northeast from where I spawn, I'll find it. It's easy to find in that way. I think by design. I think they intentionally made that place easy to find. Yeah, we were cutting it a little close on the whole survival aspect. I'm out of water, so... All right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is Life Pod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Vital signs stabilizing.
What was the button for pulling out the battery? R. There we go. Let's charge these up. Okay. Orange tablet. Wait, why can't I make the purple tablet? That's not a check. It's not a recipe I need to have sent to me. Hang on. I think I have to scan it. I have to scan the fucking thing. Think? Okay, yeah. So the purple ones specifically need to be scanned, it looks like. That's okay. We can go get there pretty quick with Benny, too. Actually, before I do... Deployables, what do I need for a beacon? Copper and titanium. Okay. Am I dropping frame? Yeah, looks like I have a couple of dropped frames. Yeah. It looks like it's on my hardware end, so sorry about that. It should hopefully still be fairly watchable. I've only dropped about 2% according to my OBS. Let's go ahead and give ourselves enough to make 2 beacons. There's probably a hitch now and then. It wouldn't surprise me. According to my OBS metrics, like I said, I've missed about 2% of my frames. Which isn't a lot, but is enough that you could potentially notice it. Especially if they tend to happen all at once, you know? Might only be noticeable if you're actually watching the stream at 60. But this one is on my end, it seems. You know what? It was probably when I was in the big fiery area, because that's pretty graphically intensive. You? Okay. All right, let's go craft a couple beacons. You guys are close enough. Okay, so now we take Benny 2 back up to the island.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Back up to the quarantine platform, scan the thing. Come back here, craft the tablet. I don't know if we're gonna get to see Mommy today. Yeah, I'll place a beacon. I don't know, I could go long. It's a Saturday. Maybe. Who knows? You lose a lot of time in this game by just not having all your ducks in a row. Okay, so that's the island. Pretty sure. It is definitely at least an island. Yeah, this is the place. I just came up on the wrong side of the island. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yep, this thing. Yep. Okay. Now I need to actually go back and get the Cyclops, because it takes diamonds to craft the purple tablet, and they're all in my Cyclops storage. So we're gonna head there first. Oh, wait, beacon. Let me beacon the water entrance to this place. Because that's closer to the warp. And there we go. That'll help us find this later. We're gonna bring the Cyclops over this way, and it's gonna serve as our base while we take care of the actual endgame stuff. Because what's gonna happen is we're gonna do this one, we're gonna get the tablet, and that tablet is going to get us into the next facility, where we will then get our final objective of going and synthesizing the hatching enzyme, which is essentially just at a bunch of portal locations. Go get what item? you mean the thing that was hinted, we already did. We got it like 20 minutes into the stream. Yeah, it's like a time machine, like years counting down clock. We're in the 1400s. Ow, what the fuck? I'm upside down. Okay, I think it rights itself if I keep driving. I crashed into a large fish and it flipped me upside down. Yep, we missed the chance. I'm sorry. We're in the 1100s. I don't actually know anything significant that happened around this time. That's the thing. I know a decent bit about history, but I'm very bad at remembering years. Like, I could probably put a lot of historical events in order that they happened. Like, I know which things came before which other things for the most part, but I can't get exact years. Almost there. Pre-England, and we're getting near pre-Albion. Yeah, nearly at the fall of Rome. Yep. Rome exists now. And getting closer and closer. Boop, 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 boop. And oh, the beacon disappeared. Damn it, I was gonna do a joke whenever it hit 0. I was gonna say, hello, baby Jesus.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Okay. 2 diamonds. Okay, I have a lot of lead. I think it was lithium that I was out of then. Unfortunate. Okay, there are diamonds. I don't know how many tablets we need, actually. But I'm going to try to position this Cyclops in such a way that I'm not too far from a restock. For the disease, 1 for the alien terminal, 1 for each sanctuary cache. Okay. So I already did the 2 at the quarantine platform. We might need those sanctuary caches. I think that's where the portals are. We might need 3 more. Thermal plant is the one that we're specifically doing this for. That's what this detour was to go back and get. I don't think we need the caches, but diamonds are also in like close to the area that we're gonna be. So
Captain, all systems online.
yes, the disease research facility as well. We did that one. Yeah, we only used one purple tablet in the disease research facility. Oh, wrong one. It's the blue one, that's right.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel calculating. Excessive noise.
I don't intend to be, you know, driving through anywhere that has
Warning. Engine.
Leviathans. Oh, overheat is a problem, though. Making sure. Okay. Cool. Because, yeah, if you stay on full steam, I forgot about the heat thing. Because your engines can catch fire inside the ship. Yeah, the Junkelskog. That's that, IKEA stuffed thing that isn't a Blachai.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel calculating. Excessive noise.
Yeah, there, that's right.
Ahead standard.
I don't want to stay on full speed for too long. Give the engines time to cool down. An A-press is an A-press. You can't say it's only a half.
Warning. Engine. Overheat. Ahead standard.
What? Well, I don't know who Panacocket is. But if you mean Panenkoic, I've specifically mentioned Panenkoic multiple times over the course of this run.
Warning. Vessel calculating.
In fact, I was literally just watching one of their videos earlier today. If you're in this niche, you know who Panenkoic is. Yeah, I was just watching his Womps Fortress video that came out.
Warning. Engine. Ahead standard.
Panenkoic is the Super Mario 64 wizard. The guy who completely fucking dissects Super Mario 64 in obscene ways. The A button challenge, pointer of the phrase, but first we need to talk about parallel universes. Alright, Ishmael, you're in for a fucking treat. Go to YouTube, look up Watch for Rolling Rocks. Was probably the best introduction to Panon. It's very interesting. If you are even remotely interested in the technical side of game development and how speedruns get made, I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, the Invisible Walls video is so good, but it's also very long. I wouldn't recommend starting with that. That's the one you watch when you're already in too deep. Watch for Rolling Rocks is like, I think it's like 25 minutes long. Oop. I didn't mean to escape. I want to turn and I fat fingered the E button. And I think this will be our Cyclops' new home for a while. Well, okay. So the Bismuth documentary series tells you about what Pannon does, but Watch for Rolling Rocks shows you about the videos. What the fuck is up with my submarine? Okay. There we go. I wanted it to no longer be diagonal. It still is diagonal. I can see the water, but I'm not underwater. I don't think I'm supposed to be inside this thing. Yeah, I don't know why I'm tilted either. I should be safe leaving the power cores inside this area. Warpers can't get it. Oh, there's diamonds. I'm gonna make the other fucking tablets. I have enough ion cubes. Yeah, I'm gonna make the rest of the tablets. Stuck. Okay. I don't have enough to make 5. I'm out of ion cubes for those. But there is a respawning pile of ion cubes that I can mine with the drill arm, which is inside this facility over here, so we're good. Nah, like I said, I don't think we need to take the cells out because there's not going to be any threats in there. Yeah, this big cube, this big pile of cubes, these respawn. I'm gonna actually go grab the prawn suit, who is not at this entrance. He's at the other entrance. Blue tablet.
Come here to me.
Sea mommy? Sorry. Sea mommy? Sorry.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That was Sea mommy. We'll go meet her soon. Those will come in handy. Oop. Now that we've got more cubes, I can get more. Primary containment facility.
Data. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers.
Did that give us a beacon? It did not. It just told us vaguely where it is.
Integrating new PDA data.
Now that I have more ion cubes, I can make more purple tabs. So, I just made all that I could at the time. Yeah, we got plenty. Each tablet only takes 1 cube. Even crafting other higher tier tablets still just takes 1 cube. It just takes more esoteric materials. Like this one is diamond, and then the other ones are like kyanite and other rarer things. All right, thermal plant, yellow data terminal. I guess it's below this room? Yeah. Yeah, it's up there. It's that. I forgot to grab that one.
Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion. Power blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to databank.
That's a very important panel to grab in a normal run because it lets you craft ionic power cells. But we got those as a check a while ago. They're just very expensive. We're gonna save. Before I head out of this facility, I'm gonna save. Don't worry. Actually, you know what? While we're here, before we go to the primary containment facility, I will pop back and craft those purple tabs. Just in case. We need 3, so should just be able to craft 1 more. We only need 1 of each of the other color tablets to beat the game. I have to dangle and recharge my jump jets a little bit. Yeah, we might go a little long, but I think we can beat. Fuck! Where is he? Where's Pepe? That was almost very bad. My health drains real fast just existing at this depth outside of the suit. Okay. But they can't get in through the barrier there. Yeah, I'm gonna go craft the other tablets real quick. Yeah, I think we can beat it to the pot. Yeah, those warpers have excellent comedic timing. I am unsure what things we actually need. We are not going to have time to beat this and Heretic. I'm not going to be running that late. So there's one portal room in each, like, location. This place has 2 portals. One of them goes to, like, this island base that is a hub that has tons more portals, which all take ion cubes to activate.
All systems online.
Cool. I kept 1 ion cube on me. I didn't, but I kept 1, and that's all I needed. Yeah, the ones inside Pepe are the ones that are going to be used to activate the warp gates. We're close to done. Like, it's not impossible that we beat it today. I will need to go a little bit long, probably. Mostly just the travel is gonna take a while. Because I don't know exactly where to get to. There's just one more structure we need to go through. The next alien structure is the last one. We've got all the tablets we need to get in. And then we just need to synthesize the cure. You know what? We have to build the rocket. That's probably going to be a full day thing. I think we'll just get to the primary containment facility and call it a day. Because we haven't built the rocket. Gathering materials for that is another stream's worth all in its own. We should be pretty clear to get to the primary containment facility. I just need to find the hole. Give me 1 second. Okay. Kyanite is something that's going to be useful. It's a pretty rare material. Yes. at this depth, you would fucking cease to be. Like... If you got popped out of your vehicle at this depth, you would stop being biology and start being physics. I love that phrase. Yeah, it's even denser because it's salt water. What's this one? Titanium. You know what? I always need more titanium. I'm gonna need to touch up this thing's paint job whenever I'm somewhere a bit less imminently hostile to the concept of life and can actually get out and, you know, point my little repair gun at it. Is that nickel? That's gold. I am looking for some holes that go into the deeper lava area. Hang on, I'm pulling up my map. Okay, they look like fairly sizable. Yeah, I could save. They look like fairly sizable holes. I should see it when I should notice it when I see it. Whenever I start to see the post-processing volume change, I think I'm leaving the biome. I think that was the path that leads back up to the Lost River. Which, if that is the case, means that one of the holes is right over here. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Now there's going to be multiple sea dragons here instead of just one patrolling. So there's a possibility we end up loading our save.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Let's just beeline for the fucking entrance. This place is so big and open, you're gonna get spotted. You just gotta run. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay. I don't think those fireballs are supposed to still be in here. Okay. Blue tablet.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I was trying to get rid of that little leech there. I don't think that's supposed to be how that works. I don't think they expected you to grab one of those power suckers and drag it through the fucking portal, like into the base.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor Egg etching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, fuck, I do need another blue tablet. But there should be some portals here. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. This is that island that is like a hub, I think. Actually, I don't think this is. We grabbed extra kyanite. I specifically made sure of it. Yeah, there we go. Put it in the water, because this is going to be much harder to find. We're actually not far from the base. Oh, fuck. I didn't pull the kyanite out of the prawn suit. Hang on. That's a dick move. Making it so the top of the portal is high, or the little water barrier thingy is enough that you take fall damage. Well, apparently I broke my fucking wrist going through there. Did you see that animation? You know what? I'm just gonna bring Pepe. He needs a battery charge anyway. Oh, this isn't the one. I want to go to the one that I beaconed, because I don't have another beacon. Is that not the one? I thought that was the one. Oh, I guess it wasn't. Other side of the room? Okay. I got turned around, I guess. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. That's the entrance. No, I remembered it was the left side, but I thought that was the entrance. And yeah, these portals all go to precisely the biomes needed to get the resources for the enzyme. So it won't be too hard to get once we get there. But we're just gonna get into the room, we're gonna meet Sea Mommy, and then we're gonna call it. And we'll do the rest in the next session, because building the rocket, gathering all the materials for it will probably be a whole day thing. If not a whole day thing, then we'll have time to do something else. Probably catching up on some Link's Awakening, maybe Shivers. Is this the right one? Okay, yeah, it has the portal. This looks different, though. I think maybe just because it's dark. Yeah, it's just because it's nighttime now. All right. Yeah, and we'll leave this thing attached to the hab to charge, because it's actually getting pretty low. And with that extra titanium I found, I could make some beacons. Whee! That was a good launch! Look at how fucking fast I'm going! That was a really good one! Oh yeah, every now and then you get a really effective Spider-Man fling, and it just feels so satisfying. Alright, let's get you plugged in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I'm gonna go loot some of my grow bed. Put those in the reactor. Nope. Since we ran long, we ran into a third ad. I'm sorry. If I'd been paying more attention, I would have snoozed. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, I only need 2. Cool. Now what about the orange tablet? Okay, only one terminal needs it. Cool. Alrighty. So what's happening is we've returned to the base, and I crafted the other blue tablet that I need. I only need one more. And I only ever need one here. So we should be good. There is something I want to do, though. Alien containment? What does this take? Whoops. I want to know. 5 glass, 2 titanium. Okay. Real quick. Let's see. I really don't need this uranium. I'm not building a nuclear reactor. It's too much effort. I'm too close to the end. Why can't I? I guess I need another compartment. There we go. Except now I'm out of titanium. It took too many. Oh well. I can deconstruct those later if need be. I'm just killing a little bit of time while Pepe gets a little bit of charge. I think 80% ought to be good. I do need to fix him up, though. Hang on. He did take a decent beating. Whoops, not upgrades. There we go. That's the weapon facility. Which one's the other beacon? There we go. Facility portal. Okay. All right. So we're going to go back. We're going to open up the thing. We're going to go visit Sea Mommy, get our objective, and then we'll call it a day and we'll finish up Subnautica next time. This is a decent fling. Not as good as that one that I got on the way back, though. You know what? I am going to drill this lithium. I have a feeling we're going to need a good bit of it for the all of the rocket parts. And we're out. All right. All right. Blue tabletto. Hello there.
Are you here to play? others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
Yep. She big.
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom. They could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force
New blueprint acquired.
to you. I give the secret willingly.
All right. The hatching enzyme is what we need to craft. Then we can go, like, once they hatch, we'll be cured of the disease, and then we'll be able to go launch the rocket and get out. Hang on 1 second. Let me get up. I need to restore my jump jets. Let me just land. It's faster that way. Refills much faster when you're standing on the ground. I don't think I can make that. I think I'm supposed to warp up there from inside. Just gonna go get back the outside area where all the portals are. Does this lead there? Where does this go? No, this isn't. Just need to get back to the atrium, and then we'll call it for today. build up a good head of steam. You can't really jet out of the water. I have to like jump and land. There we go. There we are. Let's drill these cubes. There we go. It's supposed to come down further whenever you stand near it. And then these will regenerate. So I'll always have enough ion cubes. Yep. All right. Well, we are set up for the end game. We just need to go visit all of these little side portals. Each one will take us somewhere that has a sample that we need. So we'll go ahead and call it for today. Thank you everybody for coming out. Made some great progress. We got to meet Sea Mommy. I'm out of water. I should go drink up somewhere at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close out the stream. Went a little bit long today, but I don't think that we have enough time to finish the game. It would get way too late, and I got Donkey Kong to play. But I will see you all in the next one, where hopefully we'll beat Subnautica. We'll launch the rocket. We'll get off this rock, and then I don't know, move on to other things. We're getting real close to the end here. Yeah, go play Deltarune. It's good. It's fucking fantastic. I will catch you on the next one, but before I go, I will leave you all with this life advice. Always bring more tablets than you think you need. Just in general, always bring more than you think you're gonna need. You can't be too over-prepared. Good night, everybody.